strongly caution, the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Tuesday, we are back, and you guys know Tuesdays and Wednesday afternoons we do all of our friends from across the pond. So we got Eulogy with us today from the UK. How you guys doing?
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, really good, man.
Awesome. So how's the weather over there in the UK right now?
Shit.
It's not that bad. We got a bit of sun, but
we've had a bit of sun today, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I still got a fucking bobble hat and a fleece on.
It's still freezing, yeah.
I can tell you right now, I'm actually like sitting outside, and it is like almost 90 degrees here.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, it's getting pretty warm over here too.
So where are you guys based?
All of us are over in the United States. I'm actually
Yeah.
on a small little island in South Carolina in the South.
I've been there.
Here in Arizona.
And I'm over in Virginia.
Absolutely. So, Mosh, I'm gonna let you kick it off, brother.
All righty then. So, where do y'all find yourselves looking at if when y'all are playing a show? Is it in the front row, middle, or in the back?
Or not at all?
Or not at all.
Yeah, I think for me, it's I'm probably staring at the front few rows, I guess, because my eyesight's so shit. That's all I can see anyway.
See, I'm right there because I'm a musician myself. I can't even see the goddamn front row. I'm lucky to
the lights.
Bass guitar because I'm blind as a bat, and we play in the mask, so I can't have my glasses. So I'm lucky to be able to see the fucking fretboard.
I get the same problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like contacts either.
I mean, I'm the drummer, so I basically stare at the back of Neil's head because he's the lead singer. That and my cymbals, I got my cymbals on either side, so I look at those every now and again. The back of his head, and if I can see past him to someone at the front, maybe who's moshing or doing whatever.
Y'all into getting something tattooed on the back of his head,
Yeah, he's just monitoring my bald spot on the back of my head, I think.
That's got to be a shit view, isn't it?
Yeah. Just tattoo says, "Hey, kiss my ass."
I was wondering what he's going to say when I stand behind Neil. Okay, where's this going?
Myself is definitely looking at the front row, just seeing if they're enjoying themselves as a vocalist and things. You just want to be out there trying to get them forward and sort of get them involved, So Yeah, that's all I can normally see is the front row anyway with the lights and stuff. So yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. So if you guys could choose any 3 bands, dead or alive, to go on tour with, who would you choose to go on tour with?
Shit.
Always making them think.
Do we all have to think of 3, or do we each pick one?
No, all y'all got to pick 3.
Don't make it
Okay.
difficult, Josh.
So
Nobody,
Come up with something.
all y'all are in the damn hot seat on every question.
Yeah.
so I
At
think
the moment, I'm just going to go Gojira. I'd love to be out with them guys.
I could agree with that one.
Yeah.
That's one of the most insane live shows I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And
I
I had never seen them before, and I had never heard them before. And I went to a big festival over here.
Yeah.
It was several years ago, probably 6-7 years ago. And I had just got done having surgery on my shoulder. So I'm like slinged up and everything. And I was like, fuck it, I'm still going. Well, I didn't realize how heavy these guys were because it was earlier in the day. And they usually play the lighter bands in the day.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should be fine until it gets later on. They start bringing out the heavy shit. And the first song they started out with was Stranded. And that shit got fucking bad. I was like, oh,
It's just going to blow you away. Like you just wouldn't think that of the French, would you?
I
so
was
genteel.
I was an instant fan immediately.
They're awesome. They're absolutely awesome.
So I'll go for 3 then. So Slipknot number 1, probably, because that would be mega. I think a Eulogy / Alter Bridge tour would be really cool because I mean we're massive fans of Alter Bridge as it is, and I don't think Mike could be able to take his eyes off of Tremonti, the lead guitarist. So you'd be stood up behind him, just in awe of him. And a third one, I love Avenged Sevenfold as well. I love their music. I mean, it's unfortunate that the Rev's not with us anymore, but even still, all the replacement drummers they've had since have been mega. So I think I'm just a big fan of the music, and I think it'd be mega.
Yeah,
I dig that.
Yeah, and I think a bit cliche, but I've been a big fan since I was a little one, and I love to be on stage with these guys. Metallica, I mean, it's got to be for me.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right, CB, you up on deck, bro.
All right, so has anybody here been to the United States?
Yeah, I'm there quite regular.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So here in the United States, we don't really have a whole lot of traditional foods. But where you guys are at, what's some traditional foods that you guys have that you enjoy?
We have traditional foods. It's called fucking fast food that'll kill you.
That does not count at all.
The one thing you guys do well is beer. And every time I come to the States, I'm always looking for craft beer, kind of barrel-aged bourbon stouts and this kind of thing. I was down in a place called Cyclops Brewery down in near Greenville.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Off the scale.
Greenville is in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And it's only about 4 hours away from me.
Is it?
And I've been there many a time. So if you ever come back, hit me up. I'll go with you.
Yeah. Well, I will be coming back. Absolutely.
But I think the question was about dishes that are owned by us, wasn't it? What sort of stuff?
Yeah.
I mean,
fish and chips.
British fish and chips, yeah. Fish and chips is the
You
king.
come to the UK, it's always fish and chips, or Greg's.
Oh, Greg's, yes. Actually, scratch fish and chips. Greg's is basically a bakery which does pastries and sausage rolls, things like that. I think we'll pick Greg's because I bet you've had other British bands on this who've said fish and chips. So.
Or we would say if you come to Wales, where we are, you'd have a Welsh cake.
The hell is a Welsh cake?
Welsh cake is like a pastry.
It's like a scone.
Raisins in it.
Imagine a scone, or a biscuit as you'd have it sort of over in America with raisins and stuff like that. That's basically a Welsh cake except a thin version.
Okay, I would probably dig that. I like scones. As long as it's got fruit bits and shit in there. But I've seen people make them with like fucking meat in it, and I did not do that at all. That shit was fucking.
That's wrong, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not good. Not fucking good.
Agreed.
All right, so playing live, what is the worst thing that has ever happened to you on stage?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got a bit of a rock and roll story actually about it started off in the recording studio. This is a few years ago. It started off in the recording studio, and when the singer, I'm going to build this up a little bit, okay? So when the singer's in the booth doing his thing, the music's pumping, the producer just pulled the band down, and you could just hear the singer's shit voice because he's been kind of disguised by the rest of the band. But the one thing we weren't expecting was that the drummer was shagging the singer's girlfriend in the back room, right? And I'm like, what's going on? And they're both really good friends of mine at the time. So anyway, there was a bit of an atmosphere, obviously, and we did a gig then, I don't know, maybe a week or so later. And at the end of the show, the singer jumped over the drum kit and they were just fighting on the stage. It was, oh man, it was rock and roll as ever. It's fantastic.
All right.
It wasn't a bad thing. It was
Wow.
That's the type of shit we like to find out about.
Yeah, it wasn't this band, mind. I just want to make that clear.
It wasn't me. No, it wasn't me.
That's good. Like, well, I mean, if it was, I'm glad y'all made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Damn, that was really interesting. I was not expecting that one.
No.
I mean, there's a lot of things that I should expect, but I don't at the same time while doing the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you guys. You got to top that.
That's gonna be hard to beat.
Nah, yeah. I can't really beat it. I mean,
No.
other than gear falling over and stuff like that, and Neil jumping over and attacking me because he shagged my missus and all. There's nothing else to top that. So, what?
I mean, I've only had the embarrassing stuff a few times because I'm getting on a little bit now. Jumping off the stage with a guitar, just sort of playing along with the crowd and stuff like that, and I can't get back up on the stage because I'm so old and decrepit. So it takes me about 5 minutes to try and scramble up on the stage. It's a bit embarrassing in front of an audience, but
the thing is, you can't wear them tight trousers anymore, Neil.
Yeah, the spandex are no good anymore. I've learned that one.
Yeah.
Nope. No, any tight clothing on a stage is a terrible idea.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Sounds like
I remember in the past having to cut pants off of people with razor blades because somebody decided that they were going to wear fucking leather pants on stage in the middle of fucking summer with it 100-something fucking degrees outside. And said vocalist could not get her pants off and had to call the rest of us to come back there and grab them. I had to get two guys to pull them as I was slowly fucking cutting down the side seam to get them off of her.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah. That's dodgy ground right there.
Now, the worst thing, I throw myself under the bus. There's one time I was in my low 20s and I decided to play a show in a inflatable Stay Puft Marshmallow Man suit. And I overheated and I threw up inside of it.
You did not tell us that one.
No, I've never told this one. So I puked all over myself and had to continue to play in my own puke for about 45 minutes.
That is rock and roll.
But fucking disgusting.
I'll bet it was raunchy in there.
I thought it was going to be a great idea, and it was a terrible idea.
Man.
It was a very bad idea. All right, CB, you up on deck, brother.
What are your worst fears?
Oh,
Let's get deep now. Let's get real deep. A lead singer jumping over a drum kit to get me. Probably.
I think, yeah. I think from a musical perspective is if you're on stage, a major catastrophe with with your equipment. I think from a personal perspective, confined spaces. I'm not too good at confined spaces.
That's me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with confined spaces, but you know how you see some of these guys like going into these small cavern holes and
yeah.
No. Hell no.
So I can't even go to like water parks. If the slide is enclosed, I can't do it.
Yep, I can do that.
I will freak the fuck out.
Yeah. I'm the same with the kind of, I think they call it potholing in the UK, where these people go down to caves, and I always think like, if you're going to go in so far, how do you turn around to come out? And it's like all of a sudden, then I'm like gasping for breath and all this nonsense. So yeah, I can't go there. No way.
I would die.
Yeah, I've seen some of these people that do that, and they basically are wedging themselves into spaces like this, and they're like, hang on, I got to take my helmet off because I can't get through.
Yeah.
And they're still squeezing their asses through this tiny ass little hole.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to.
It's awful.
One little do that under the earth's crack.
Yeah.
Oh my word. No.
Yeah.
There's people who do that underwater as well, isn't it? There's an underwater version of the same thing where you've got a tank on your back of oxygen and you're trying to squeeze through holes with a big massive tank of oxygen on your back, and if that scratches and blows up, number one, you lose your oxygen. Number two, you're in a tight space and you're gonna die. So my worst fear is that. I'll take that. Drowning.
The thing is, Josh, I'm built for comfort, not speed.
Yeah, me too. But I'm super comfort. So
damn, you touched the nerve with that one, CB.
What you got, Neil?
Yeah, I think, obviously as a vocalist, the worst thing is you're going to go into a gig and your voice is gone or broke or whatever, or you can't hit the notes, you can't do what you're doing. But I think a big fear for me is heights. I can't stand heights. But worst of all, I hate fucking wasps. So,
so,
I'm gonna have to back up Neil. My biggest fear is flying insects.
Yeah.
Any flying insect. I fucking can't. They freak me the fuck out. Fuck that shit. I'm out. I'm done. If it flies, I'm done.
Yeah, don't come up here then.
No, hang on. So I got to interject. So, Jagz, how do you react when there's flying insects?
I scream like a little girl.
That's just
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I think the first thing is you've got to attack them first. So I just try and get in there as quick as I can and kill them. If I miss, then I scream like a girl and run out the road.
Dude, the thing is, Neil,
I better have a can of Raid that can fucking spray like fucking 50 feet. Otherwise, my ass ain't
a good thing to do when you're, killing wasps and stuff like that in your home. Get a bottle of soapy water and spray it on them motherfuckers. They won't be able to fly at all.
That means I got to get entirely too close to it, and I'm not doing it.
You put that bottle on stream mode, and I'll be sniping that day.
Like fucking a good 5 feet if you're fucking lucky. No, that bitch better spray 50 feet, or my ass ain't fucking doing it.
Better have
a fireman's hose is what you want, I guess.
You've lost your goddamn fucking mind if you think I'm fucking going in there. If that bitch don't spray about 50 feet, I ain't fucking doing it. That motherfucker better come off like a goddamn water hose. I ain't doing it.
It's crazy. It does my head in. You see on YouTube, people just stick their hand into a wasp's nest and pull the whole thing out. It must be something wrong,
Yeah, but Neil, they're the same freaks that go down into caves and shit and look for wasps.
Fair enough. Yeah, good point.
There's motherfuckers that eat them sons of bitches, and no, hell no.
My cat will.
Now, I seen a fucking TikTok video the other day, a bunch of people sitting around fucking eating like goddamn flying insects like it's fucking candy, like it's the best fucking meal they've ever sat down to eat. I'm like, oh hell no, my stomach's like fucking turning watching that shit.
That's got fear factor.
Stay with the Welsh cakes.
Like hell no, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I guess just 2 Welsh cakes, pile them in between, you do like a fucking sandwich.
No.
Yeah, we kind of hit 2 nerves: deep diving in caves and wasps.
Oh yeah.
My other one is spiders. I don't do spiders either.
I don't mind them. They're all right.
If it's got 8 legs and it ain't a crab, I don't want nothing to fucking do with it.
Ah, see, I lived in Australia for a while, but everything up there wants to fucking kill you. They just want to kill you. Everything. You see a spider, walk away. It's going to take you down.
I've always wanted to go to Australia.
It's great, but I mean, everything wants to kill you.
Yeah.
You look at it, it's going for you.
But like, I'm a big reptile guy, and I love snakes.
Yep.
Love them. I used to breed them back in the day. So I've always wanted to go just because I know they got most of the most venomous fucking snakes on the goddamn planet. I would just want to go to do photography because I like doing wildlife photography. I would just go to, I mean, I ain't got to get close to them. My fucking camera could zoom like a motherfucker. I just want to go to take pictures.
So I got a story about a snake. I got loads of stories. So we went south to a place called Bundina. We were driving back up to Sydney, and there was like a road closure. And if you're going up the coast, it's in the same as in the US. You just pull over as a beach, just chill out for a couple of hours, no worries, yeah. Anyway, we pulled into this beach, sitting down, and I hear this kind of, they were talking. Oh, look, that kid's got a snake. That kid. I'm thinking, no. So me and my wife were sitting there going, that's Joe, isn't it? I knew because he's like he's mad at animals. Yeah, he picked a diamond python out of the bush. But it's not venomous, but it's just a snake in Australia thinking, fuck. So,
well, he's dead.
What are you doing?
Damn.
Might as well don't even fucking try to come save. Might as well just send the coroner. We'll be awake.
Yep. Yeah. Start calling all the families. Hey.
Yeah, he's dead. All right, Mosh, you up, brother?
Alrighty then. If y'all could have a dream tour bus where you had unlimited budget, didn't have to worry about what would be, created and everything else like that, what would y'all have on that bus?
Oh. A golden toilet. A golden toilet with some really soft toilet paper.
I'm getting quite concerned now.
Luxury.
Fucking hell, man. That's going to be cold.
See, all I want is a goddamn working toilet and a working shower. That's all.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
I just want a big fridge full of beer.
Big fridge full
now
of beer.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
A working toilet.
Just a nice comfy bed.
And a shit ton of fucking beer.
Yeah.
I always take a grill. That was something we used to do. We'd always take a grill and we'd fucking grill out and cook our own damn food. Because fuck that fast food shit. You're going to shit your pants. You eat anything from fucking American fast food, you're going to turn into a human shit cannon and you're going to shit yourself on stage. No one wants to do that.
Yeah.
Avoid that. Goddamn food.
Unlimited budget, though. You could have Gordon Ramsay on your bus.
Yeah, exactly.
If you wanted to.
Get a chef on there with a little restaurant in there.
You haven't even got a cook at that point. Gordon Ramsay.
I love Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips in Vegas. It's like one of my fucking favorite places to eat. Yeah, he got to cook anything else. Just fucking cook your goddamn fish and chips all day. I'm down with that.
There we go. He's on the
that'd
bus.
Be cool.
Yeah.
That and plenty of malt vinegar and a shit ton of good craft beer, and I'm fucking happy.
Oh man, that's it. Malt vinegar. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah,
I love my malt vinegar. I gotta have the malt vinegar. Fish and chips ain't fish and chips without malt vinegar.
Yeah.
Is he in the UK?
That's goddamn blasphemy. I know how to eat that shit. I was raised right.
Oh goodness, fabulous.
Now, see, I would have, you know how you have some of those RVs that like pop out and everything else like that. I would have that attachment, the working shower and toilet. I would have the grill. I would have the big ass bed. I would have a big ass TV with every single freaking game system in that bitch. I would deck that shit the fuck out.
God damn, because you're a bougie bitch.
Because in the US they're massive, aren't they?
Hey,
they're
it's huge. An unlimited budget. I said it.
Yeah.
Just give me a big ass lazy boy and a hot tub. We're good. I don't care what it looks like.
Yeah, cool.
So I can't do the hot tub.
All right, the hot tub can go on the roof.
I can't do hot tubs. They make me overheat and I get sick.
Yeah. You can't use it when you're driving either, you just get the carpet wet.
Yeah. You don't want that. Shit's gonna mold. You're gonna get mildew and shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck up the shag
on
carpet.
the roof, yeah. Or on a trailer.
Yep, that too.
Yeah.
There you go.
God damn. All right. So if you could spend 24 hours with any like musical legend, icon, hero that you have, who would you spend the day with and why?
Ooh.
Another
thinker.
That is another thinker.
So one of my favorite guitarists is Dave Gilmour.
Okay.
He just got this incredible feel to his playing. And being Pink Floyd, they've got a lot of stories to tell. I would imagine from the early 70s and things. Who else? I think there must be someone else. I think it's someone outside the rock genre. Actually, who would that be?
Anyone from ABBA?
All of them. I love them.
All of them from ABBA.
All of them.
I love it.
Guilty pleasure.
Nobody have a guilty pleasure. That's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't break your neck on that one because you turned so freaking.
Y'all after y'all answer this shit, we gonna talk about guilty pleasure bands. Got to. You done fucked up.
Oh boy, here we go.
Done fucked up.
I'm still trying to think of my artist.
Do I think you'd ask?
No. Well, I mean,
he's talking about the golden toilet again, isn't he? In his
shocking.
Sorry.
I mean, the truth is trickling out, isn't it?
I think. All right. If I could spend a day with anyone, I'd pick Dave Grohl. Still, I think because he's all. I grew up with him drumming, and he's a pretty chill dude, and I feel like we'd get on and have good vibes for 24 hours.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I think I'd like to spend a bit of time with Jeff Tate from Queensryche. My top favorite vocalist ever. It'd just be good to have a chat to him and things, and see if we can learn a little bit of singing technique off the guy.
Some falsetto.
Yeah. Fair enough. I dig it. So, being that we just talked about the guilty pleasure, each one of you, what's your guilty pleasure band?
Nickelback.
Oh, you filthy, dirty bastard, Josh.
Oh, shit.
Love him. I'll throw that.
Yeah. I mean,
all right. Well, I gotta give you a little bit because there's only a certain amount of songs that I like from Nickelback. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I mean, a lot of them sound the same. So, but
we have to check your contract, Josh. I'm sure that's in the small print.
I am officially fired.
The only thing that I'm gonna say is I'm very jealous of Chad Kroeger because he got to be married to Avril Lavigne for a while, and god damn.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah, be nice.
Maybe.
Be nice. Always be nice.
Well, I mean, we had a warning label, so I'm kind of wanting to know now.
That was the best thing he ever did, and the worst thing he ever did. Best thing he ever did was marrying her. Worst thing he ever did, pissing her off and getting divorced. Because goddamn, you had Avril Lavigne. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had like one of the fucking hottest chicks in fucking rock that has ever fucking lived, and you blew it, jackass.
I feel like we need to get him on the podcast.
How the hell you got her with your goddamn fucking hair that made you look like a fucking poodle? I have no idea. But big ups to you. I wish I had the game he had in order to land Avril Lavigne, because I sure as hell ain't got that game. But I wish I fucking did.
Is she your guilty pleasure, Jack?
You shut the fuck up right now. You can just shut your whore mouth.
You just read between the lines. Yeah.
Yes, that's one of my guilty pleasures. All right, you can shut up.
So, yeah, I think when I was growing up, being part in this, when I was younger, everybody's always been into my rock music and loving it. Into the heavier stuff, Testament and all this kind of stuff. I used to love Duran Duran.
Okay.
Yes. Did you see? Did you hear the silence in the room?
I did hear the silence. Yeah.
I had tumbleweed rolling across the room.
I can dig Duran Duran. I ain't mad at you. I mean, I was born in the 80s, early 80s, and I grew up with a lot of 80s bands, and my parents listening to a lot of 80s bands. Like,
the thing is,
my mom even listened to Flock of Seagulls, and that's even worse than Duran Duran.
It is. Yeah, you're right.
Let's be honest.
But the thing is, I didn't tell no one because I'd have been berated. Yeah, my mates have just disowned me. But hey, I feel like I can come out now.
I mean, at least you didn't say Culture Club.
It's a brave new world.
Could have been worse. Could have been a Boy George fan. It could have been way worse.
Yeah, I don't see how, but yeah.
God damn. You can get worse. I mean, you can go Devo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wearing little fucking hats and jumping on top of your bed and singing Whip It. Try explaining that to your mom.
Oh, goodness.
I'm starting to get a story on that one, and we're going to discuss that one later.
You just shut up, mind your own damn business, all right?
I'm finding a lot out today.
You just shut your whore mouth right now.
Be careful what you ask for. You just might know some
it's
stuff.
It's like virtual sparring, isn't it?
Ah, damn. All right, Neil, how about you?
Well, I think Mike already knows that I'm a big fan. Well, I do enjoy a little bit of AOR.
Fuck it out of here.
Yeah, we're going back to Foreigner Journey, that sort of gear. Mike's gone, look. Yeah, I love all the AOR stuff, all the melodic hard rock, particularly the Scandi stuff that's coming out of Scandinavia and things. Yeah, I guess that's my guilty pleasure when I'm not listening to Eulogy.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, I listen to my own shit all the fucking time, so I literally, that's like one of the first things I do in the morning because I've got a long ass drive to my day job. So like I'll put my band on and listen to our stuff over and over and over all the way to fucking work, and I'm like, is there anything I could have done better?
No, don't you go there?
I
know that one.
I go there constantly every day. I'm like, is there anything that I could have done better? And just fucking tearing it apart, which I know I shouldn't. I should.
So the way I look at that is, I mean, we've written the songs, we've done the songs, they've been published, printed and published, it's done. Anything that could have been better would be on the next set of songs. That's how I see it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, CB, you're up on deck, brother.
All right. So, what are some of the things that you guys collect?
Well,
Mike's
guitars there.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I had my eyes on the red one this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like a BC Rich Warlock.
It is. So that's a 1984 USA Warlock.
Okay.
That's actually the second guitar I ever had. Yeah, so I've got a nice collection of guitars. Even though I played PRS when I'm in the band, I got Gibsons and I got a really interesting one here, which doesn't come out very often.
What in the hell is that?
That's fucking awesome.
So it was a what should I say? It was an impulse buy.
Yeah, I would bet.
So it's made by a company called Roscoe who make precision bases, and they dabbled in guitars back in the I think it was late 80s, early 90s. So I thought, yeah, why not? I played it once or twice. I've not really played it much.
It's never made it on stage with us.
No,
I have. I can't pull it off now, though. I can't get away with that now. That nonsense these days.
You need to join some like fucking pirate metal band.
I
War.
that's awesome.
You ever heard of the band L-Storm?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go. They ever have tryouts?
Yeah.
Take that guitar. That might sell the whole deal.
Oh shit.
All right, how about the rest of you? What, y'all collect anything?
I don't think I collect anything. Do you?
I've got way too much drum gear, I guess. The missus keep telling me off for having too much drum gear. So, why have I got so many cymbals? I don't know why, because I like them, and I keep breaking them, to be fair, which also doesn't help. I collect broken cymbals in a way. So, yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right, Mosh, you're up on deck, brother.
Well, since I'm, continuously staring at his background as well, Jagz, thank you. Bahamas or snowy Alps?
Hey,
Alps.
I was in the Bahamas 3 weeks ago. So yeah, so we went on a holiday. So it was awesome, lush place, fair play. Really enjoyed it. So definitely Bahamas for me.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm so fucking jealous right now because my parents are in the Dominican right now, and I'm like,
No, for me it's cold climates. So Scandinavia, Iceland. I'm going to. Where am I going to? Well, I just come back from Sweden. So yeah, this guy was Scandinavia for me. Cold.
Yeah.
See, I hate the cold, but I want to visit all those places.
Yeah,
But
I'd like to.
Yeah, I mean you got to be prepared because it's shockingly expensive, off the scale expensive.
Well, that's probably why I won't ever be able to do it.
Well, no, the good thing is it's in krona, and if you get a bill, you do the fuck it means, yeah. It's 1,000 krona, whatever, and then you go home and go, fucking hell, that's 1,000 krona. Yeah.
yeah. Nope. I mean, I already live in a subtropical area, so I really don't need to fucking go anywhere. I have palm trees. Yeah. My apartment is a 5-minute walk from the beach. I pretty much have it fucking made, and I hate the fucking cold. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate the cold with a fucking prejudice, an extreme prejudice.
You ain't the only one.
No, hell no.
Yeah, there's one thing you don't get in the cold is fucking wasps.
Exactly.
That is true.
Zero wasp. There's zero waspage. No.
I'll take the bugs. I'd rather deal with the flying insects than fucking snow.
Saying out, when I was in the Bahamas, there was these big flying fucking things, which I think were like bees or wasps or something. But yeah, I was at the other side of the beach. What's that?
You talking about the bell hornets type of deals?
Yeah, they're like yellowy, orangey things. Yeah, horrible.
What? Looking
big,
nasty.
They got big legs hanging down off them. Didn't like them.
They make insect killer for that. There ain't nothing for the goddamn snow.
No, exactly.
I could kill a fucking goddamn bug. You can't kill snow.
It's called a flamethrower.
It is a flamethrower.
It's still cold outside, jackass. You can fucking melt the snow all you want to. It's still gonna be fucking cold.
Catch everything on fire. It won't be cold then.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I bet you fucking become a goddamn woman in 2 seconds.
But the thing is, the cold just drives you into the bars. So you just go from bar to bar to bar.
I already drink a lot. Jesus Christ.
He doesn't eat the cold.
Fuck, I'll become a goddamn full-blown alcoholic. All right, CB, you up.
All right. So, on a more serious side of things, if you guys can give advice to any of the younger bands that are up and coming, what advice would you give to them that are just starting, that don't really have the experience of going on live or doing all of those things that you could get with that experience? What would be that advice for them?
The first thing I would say is enjoy it, because you could put so much pressure on yourselves going out on to perform that you lose that enjoyment, because if the audience can see you enjoying yourself, that just oozes off the stage. So just enjoy it, because any mistakes you make, it just impales insignificance. You'll just have a really good night. Enjoy it and it'll grow. Absolutely.
Okay.
And the other thing is as well, don't give up and just keep persisting, because it's really, really difficult, particularly, when you're starting out, trying to get gigs for trying to just get on that stage in the first place. You just get knocked back time after time after time. So I think you just got to just keep plowing on, really, and do what you enjoy doing.
Persistence, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say network and collaborate as well. And generally just try and, have conversations with other bands, other musicians and stuff, just to learn as much as you can from people who are either doing it or are also trying to do it, because, we're all in this together in a way. And I think nowadays a lot of bands seem to forget that. You'll go to a show and you'll be playing with 3 or 4 different bands, and, if you're headlining, great, but all the bands before you will end up either leaving or, you might have the odd 1 or 2 stick around, but, we should all be showing support to the people we're playing with and the other bands around, and generally just trying to build ourselves up, because, again, like I said, we're all in it together.
Yeah, spot on, Josh.
I've said this shit a million times on this show, and I've gotten a lot of hate. I've even gotten emails of bands telling me to fuck off, because I'm like, it's not a motherfucking competition.
No.
Not anymore.
Exactly.
Ever since the internet came out, it's a fucking level playing ground. Now, I will tell you, to a point, the band that has more money, they're going to go a little bit farther, because they could spend the money into their shit. They could put it in their production. They could put it in their gear. They can do all that shit. They can go on tour. Where bands that don't really have that money, they can't. But if you're good enough, you can start to generate that money. But as a smaller band that doesn't have that revenue to kickstart yourself, the best thing you could do in your fucking career is stop being a fucking dick and go shake hands and make friends with these bands and work trade shows.
That's true.
Because it will fucking get you into other places. For every person you meet, you don't know who knows who. The more people you sit there and shake hands with, and you make friends with them and work together and share shows and help each other out, everybody could fucking succeed.
Yeah.
If you're going to try to compete, you're going to ruin the whole goddamn scene. That's what happened where I live. There is no scene here. There's no scene where I live at all. The closest, if I want to go to a local show, I got to drive 2.5 hours south to Jacksonville, Florida, just to go to a show, because there is no scene here.
Wow.
None.
But I think you're right. It's a collaboration, isn't it? It's strengthening numbers, isn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if everybody would fit, there's enough money and there's enough places to play to go around.
Yeah, and I think COVID just made things worse. And I think because we were all at home for so long, the music scene in the UK just started to suffer when venues started to close and this, that, and the other. And I think it prompted people to think that they are in competition with everyone else, because there's less venues, more bands, and it just becomes a sort of a cockfight.
Because we lost a full UK tour, didn't we?
Yeah.
Before COVID, gone, wiped out. The shit.
See, my dream, and I still want to do it one day. I may not make it to it, but I've always been working on it. Was to start a bar and create a venue that if bands wanted to come play, I would never charge them to come play. And I'm going to make money. Here's the thing. These bar owners, they're going to make money off of alcohol sales.
Yeah.
You make food, you're making even more money. So you got the food money, you got the bar money. Don't charge these bands $500 to rent the fucking venue. That shit is ridiculous.
The thing is, you're absolutely spot on, because they pay their bar staff, they pay the security, the people come in to see entertainment, and the entertainment's paying to play.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Yeah.
So they're the ones bringing people in to buy alcohol and food from you. So they're packing your bar. So the best thing you can do is let them have the fucking money at the door and this split it evenly amongst all the bands.
And I've had this conversation a few times, because if it wasn't for the bands, there'd be no one coming into, well, people wouldn't come. There'd be no reason for them to come.
Yeah, say you got 4 bands playing and you guys pack it out and they sell $5,000 worth of tickets. Well, I mean, that's over $1,000 per band.
Yeah.
That you guys just fucking made.
Yeah.
I guarantee you made more than that in alcohol, sales, and food.
Yeah.
We remember exactly that a couple of years ago. We played a local venue, and we brought another 2 or 3 bands with us as well. And it was a good lineup as well. We played the show, and afterwards the manager came up to us and handed us £17.50, which was about $15. The insult of it,
it's an insult.
I'd rather he didn't give us anything, but he had the cheek to give us $15 or £17.50. And he said, unfortunately, I had to pay my bar staff, I had to pay my security, I had to pay the sound guy. That's what's left for you guys. It's shocking.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
That haunts me, Neil. That still haunts me now.
Yeah.
No. But hell no. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Paying to play is not on.
No, bullshit.
No. So, being that we're already on the subject, we might as well fucking go into it. And we're talking about the pay to play thing. Now, you guys know, I'm sure you guys know that a lot of these big bands, they'll come up and be like, hey, man, we like you. Go on tour with us. And they hype you up. And then right there at the end, when it's getting time to go, oh, by the way, if you want to tour with us, it's going to cost you $25,000 plus 25% of your merch sales every night.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that one?
That's like hell no.
That would probably be a no for me.
I mean, it's this big thing about having respect for each other, isn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, it's having respect for each other as bands and things as well, and that comes down from the top as well. These bigger bands out there. You've got to have respect for what's coming underneath as well. It's just shocking, absolutely shocking, and we wouldn't touch it with a barge pole.
See, I tell bands all the time, as long as you guys keep paying it, they're going to keep making you pay.
Exactly.
But if you guys stop paying it and stop doing it, it'll stop.
Yep.
But you got these little bands that are like, oh my God, this big band knows who we are, and they get hyped up, and they don't think about the logistics of it. Mm-hmm. And if you're paying $25,000 to go on tour, you're paying to play.
Yeah.
You're paying to work.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to your job every day and get paid and
pay for it?
Work for free?
Yeah. This is it. You're right.
Or much less pay to go to work?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna fucking pay to go to work.
I think people get kind of, I don't know, dazzled by the bright lights and what can be. Yeah. And
you get caught up in the dream.
About it logically, it doesn't work out for many of these bands, which is unfortunate, and they go through all that bullshit.
I've had so many friends go out that had fantastic bands. I mean, they were fantastic. And they went bankrupt. Most of them couldn't even finish the tour because they would go and take a small business loan to pay them to go on the tour. Well, now you got a loan out, and that's going to build up interest.
Yeah.
then you're paying 25 up to 25% of your merch sales every night. So if, you know, I mean, God damn,
that you
paid for that merch.
I'd rather give it away because
right,
0% of fuck all's fuck all, so you don't get nothing out of me.
Right, but when you're paying them for shit that you paid for,
I know.
Yeah, it's bad.
Bullshit. Yeah,
you're fucking wiping your ass with it at that fucking point.
It's one of the only industries where this sort of shit happens. I think, you know,
they wiping their ass at you, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So goddamn, come on, be a little bit smarter. Let's join together and help each other out here.
yeah. I think Josh is very wise. Then I think when he said help each, I think that's the right thing. Absolutely. For a young band. For sure.
All right, CB, you up, brother?
All right, what is your guys' favorite horror film?
Ooh, that's nice. Ooh.
So, the first Nightmare on Elm Street, fantastic. The rest, it goes downhill from there. The first one's off the scale. Or Alien. I love Alien.
Alien's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, we had this conversation the other day, didn't we, boys, about horror films?
We did.
Yeah, because we were talking about whether Alien or Aliens is classed as a horror or a sci-fi film. Anyway.
There's both, isn't it? It is
both. It's sci-fi horror. Because sci-fi horror is like its own genre.
Yep. It's the best thing, Josh. Spaceships and horror.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you ever want to go see a good sci-fi horror, watch a movie from the 80s called Life Force. Good.
Life Force, okay.
Okay, I haven't seen that. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's actually got a very, very, very young who was the guy who played Professor X in the original X-Men? Patrick Stewart.
Patrick
Stewart's in it.
Wow, cool.
I quite like the new version of It. I thought that was pretty well done.
Okay.
All right.
I think a years old stuff.
Is it the first one or the second one? Part 1 or part 2?
I think part 1. I mean, part 2 was okay.
Is
I mean, the original was still great.
Right.
But it's just, I quite like the new rendition of It.
I scared the shit out of my son with that movie.
It's got to be done, though.
Ever living shit out of here.
Hey, son, watch this film with this lovely looking clown. It's brilliant.
No. Because he kept on saying, "Oh, Pennywise is my friend. Pennywise is my friend." All right, let's really meet Pennywise. Son.
Yeah,
let's have a look at it.
Let's see this guy.
All right, Neil.
I also watched the original The Thing the other day. Which I haven't seen for years, and that film's amazing.
Yeah,
that's a goddamn good movie.
The original,
some of the old ones are the best.
Was
yeah.
That's an absolute fantastic fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
Still to this day, one of my favorites. Not my favorite, but one of them. Close. What you got, Neil?
I think as a kid, some of the stuff that really used to pull the shits at me was the type of ghost type horror stuff. Things like Exorcist and Poltergeist, that sort of stuff, you know? I think they were the stuff that really sort of freaked me out, if you like. But
still do.
But yeah, they still do. But I think that I also like the gory stuff as well, no Saw and stuff like that. You know, good bit of fun.
So I'm gonna ask a two-parter to my friend's question on this one because I'm a little excited on this. Do y'all think you could survive in your favorite horror film?
No.
He's honest.
So, I'd be the first fucker dead.
I'm dead.
Oh shit! No,
I can't shoot a gun, so I'd be dead in a second.
I mean, I forget which one I picked. Did I pick It or The Thing?
You said The Thing, Josh.
I mean, The Thing. I'd be dead, 100%. I would have been infected from day one. I would have been eaten by the dogs and all of it. So, I would be dead.
I think I take my chances with a water pistol full of holy water and a cross, and see where we go with that one. But
this is a video in the writing now, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
I could
next
just see
Eulogy music video.
I'd be down in the cellar in Nightmare House. You know, they got that fire, that kind of boiler, marshmallows. Yeah, this is great. Fucking hand comes out. Have that, you bastard. Slash dead.
Just drinking tons of coffee, trying to keep yourself awake, like.
Coffee doesn't even work for me.
So on that, we have gotten close to the end. For those of you who are watching, don't go anywhere because we are going to play. We got a lyric video for their song Pariah, which we will be playing for you guys to listen to.
Yeah.
On that, what is a social media site that you guys like to use the best? Where can people get your music? And most importantly, if you have merch, where can they get that?
So if you go to eulogyrocks.com, we can get merch. You can get merch from there. And generally, if you just type in Eulogy Rocks, you pick everything up we got.
So we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, whatever you want. And all of our music is available on Spotify, and basically most major music streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So on that, we are out of here. Y'all stay put. Watch their lyric video for Pariah. On that, we will be back tomorrow night with another band. We love you guys. Have a fantastic day.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thanks, fellas.